Hi, my name is Haley Gary, and I am here to give three pieces of advice or suggestions to the kinesiology department and the softball team that can make the number of people that attend the home games a lot higher. And three things that I thought about were tickets, advertising, and times. When you think about tickets can be a lot. I mean, for college games, they're not as much as professional games, but if you think about it, a softball ticket at UL is $12. Well, if if you think about it, $12 really isn't expensive for a person. But most people don't attend a game alone. They normally bring family or friends, and if they're inviting, they normally pay. And $12 can add up just for people. That's already $50. And just like at movies, concession stands cost a lot too. You're looking at $50 more, even more than that, just depending on how much everyone eats, because some people will eat a hot dog and then get snacks, and it just adds up to a lot of money. So that's almost $100 to $150 for four people every week. And if you have people that want to go see the games, they don't want to spend an arm and a leg to try to go watch a game they like. They'd rather just probably not go see it. Some things you can do for families of four or more and groups of four or more is cut back on the ticket pricing. When you have that many people, cut down your tickets to $6 a ticket. This will make people pay way less and want to go more, so that way they'll spend more money because they'll go to more games and you benefit either way. Also, you can give them a 25% coupon to the concessions, and that they get 25% off, and that can also help the increase the audience numbers. Another thing is advertising. Being that it's a college sport, you don't see that many posters around school or on UL's campus that says, a game's coming up, or check out the softball girls or whatever. And with everyone's daily lives, work, school, their personal life, things going on, they don't really stop to think, oh, I need to go watch a softball game, or any sport for that matter, unless it's maybe a football game. And it's not that people don't like to go, they're just not aware about it. Putting posters up will make people see it and remember it if they keep seeing it. And putting billboards up in Lafayette would also help. You would have people see it, and word of mouth is the best way to spread information, so you don't know how many people it could spread to. And another thing they can do is send a schedule of the softball season out right before it starts, and send it to every student that attends UL, because we all have addresses. They all have our addresses, and then send it to people that live in the Lafayette area. Give it out to post offices that drop off mail. And I mean, you're talking about hundreds to thousands of people that will see that. And that's just another way that you can increase the size, because not too many people are aware or know where to find the information about a softball game. And another thing is the times. When you have adults that are attending and bringing their kids, most of the time an adult can't make it to the game till 7. And with college, since classes are scheduled throughout the day, any time of the day, the day the game is going to be played can be a weekend, a weekday, and it can change with times. You just never know. I think that when it's a weekday game, it should be held at 7 o'clock, because that means that you have time for to get yourself ready, to get your kids ready, to get to the game and relax. And the sun's also not beating on you, so you won't be as hot. It'll be setting, and you'll be comfortable watching the game. If it's a weekend game, most of the games are on Saturdays, I would say do it at 9 o'clock in the morning before the sun gets too hot. Because if you do it in the middle of the day, people are miserable. And if it's 1 in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon, you're just cutting into people's Saturdays, because a lot of people have stuff to do on a Saturday. They're normally off, or they have plans, or they're doing something. So if it's in the middle of the day, they lose half their day when the game's over, and they have to rush what they're doing that morning. So their day's pretty much taken up by a game. But if it's in the morning, they're more likely to go because they'll be done by 11 and they have the rest of their day to enjoy themselves. So it just kind of depends. But those are three things I think that if the softball would take into consideration, that they could really increase the size of uh, their crowd when they're doing a home game.